Hello, Baby Bean and everybody on Baby Bean Storytime. My name is Grandma Cookie, and today we're going to tell you a story. But first, why don't you grab your favorite stuffed animal? Hello, Rosie. Maybe your favorite blankie and find your favorite reading spot. We are going to read the Beginner's Bible, Timeless Children's Stories. We are almost done with this book. I am going to start with Mark 12:41 through 44, Luke 21, 1 through 4, a poor widow's gift. Jesus and the disciples went to the temple area. They watched people drop money into the offering box. The rich people put a lot of money into the box. Then Jesus saw a poor widow. She put 2 small coins into the box. This woman's gift is greater than all the others. Jesus whispered to his disciples. Even though the woman is poor, she gave all the money she had. The rich people gave a lot of money, but they still have plenty left over. Washing the disciples' feet. John 13, 3 through 30. 13, 3 through 30. Jesus and his disciples gathered together for a special Passover meal. Jesus knew he would be leaving them soon. After supper, Jesus removed his outer clothing. He wrapped a towel around his waist. Then he filled a bowl with water. Jesus washed and dried the disciples' feet one by one. Then it was Peter's turn. He said to Jesus, "Lord, you should never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "I must wash your feet for you to be part of my kingdom." Then he said to them all, "As I have washed your feet, you must wash each other's feet." By doing this, Jesus showed his friends how to love and serve each other. Jesus told them, "One of you will turn against me tonight." His disciples were shocked and said, "We would never do that." "Who will turn against you?" John asked. "The one I give the piece of bread to," said Jesus. He handed it to Judas and said, "Do what you must." Judas quickly left. The Last Supper. Matthew 26, 17 through 29, Mark 14, 12 through 25, Luke 22, 7 through 19, and John 13 through 14. Then Jesus did something else. He picked up a loaf of bread and blessed it. Then he broke it into pieces. He gave the bread to his disciples to eat. Jesus said, "This bread is my body. Every time you do this, think of me." In the same way, he took a cup of wine and blessed it. He gave it to his disciples to drink. "This is my blood. It is poured out to forgive the sins of many." The time has come for me to go away. Where I am going, you cannot go yet. I am going to heaven to prepare a wonderful new home for you, but I will return to you soon. At first, you will be very sad, but do not be frightened. Soon you will understand, and you will be filled with joy. Jesus is arrested and crucified. Matthew 26 through 27, Mark 14 through 15, Luke 22 through 23, and John 18:19. Judas went to the leaders. He asked, "How much will you pay me if I help you capture Jesus?" They said, 30 pieces of silver. So Judas took the money and made a plan. Jesus had gone to his favorite garden to pray. His disciples went along. Jesus prayed, "Father, if it is your will, I am ready to give my life so that all the people who trust in me will be saved from their sins." Soon, Judas arrived with some soldiers. Peter wanted to protect Jesus, but Jesus said, "No, I must allow this to happen." All the disciples ran away, and the soldiers arrested Jesus. They took Jesus to the leaders. The leaders said, "You say that you are the Son of God. We do not believe you." The soldiers took charge of Jesus. They made him carry a big wooden cross. They took him to a place called the Skull. Goliath? Goliatha? Gol... Oh, I don't know that word. There they nailed Jesus to the cross. Jesus died on the cross. Everyone who loved Jesus was very sad, but they forgot something important. Jesus had said he would see them again soon. Okay, we're going to end at that note right there. And I'm going to say that's kind of really sad, but Jesus did say we will see him soon. We don't know when, we don't know the time, we don't know the day, but he said that we will see him one day. And the people that do believe and want to believe, not want to believe, that want to be with God and Jesus, will soon will be with them. And like I said, we don't know when, and we don't know the time or day. So we're going to pray now, and we're going to end this reading session for the Beginner's Bible Children's Stories. On a sad note, I'm really sorry. But it's not that sad, because he said, don't be sad and don't be afraid. And we got to remember that too. We can't be afraid and we can't be sad. We've got to remember the happy times, the good things that happen, and everything like that. So let's do our little prayer, and whatever you like to pray about, God does listen to you, and sometimes he answers your prayers right away, and sometimes it takes some time, and sometimes he answers them and we don't see that he answers them. So just keep praying, because he loves to hear you pray and loves to hear from you. Amen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.